The following program likely contains material that is suitable for mature audiences only and not suitable for children. It is by far not the nastiest stuff you'll find on TV, radio, or the internet, and will probably make you laugh more than it will upset you. However, because some people, especially in the South, are so damn sensitive, we feel obligated to warn you ahead of time. So if you've accidentally stumbled upon this program and are not a legal adult who is ready, willing, and able to be completely offended, navigate away from this station and log on to IHateTheFirstAmendment.com. You will feel better about yourself.
tRadioV. Radio in TV. Radio in TV.
That's all you got. That's all you got. That's all you got. Awkward.
This
DNR presents Awkward. I'm Destin Pfaff, along with my gorgeous wife, Rachel Fedorov, who loves me so much right now.
Yes, and all your spewing,
you guys are so
hacking
sick. It's
glory.
gross. Does anybody have sanitizer, please?
With us, as always, is JP, sex addict, producer extraordinaire.
And
That's
farmer,
nice.
apparently,
Farmer,
today.
or
today.
preparing for the West Hollywood Boys Town Strip Club.
Hey, take it easy.
I'm just
Take
saying,
it easy.
it's thong night at the Motherlode tonight.
And how would you know this, Destin?
Oh, touche.
Touché.
It's all right, though. Nothing wrong with being gay.
Hey, so guys, really quick, this week is Mother's Day week. Yay!
Yeah, it is Mother's Day. Mother's Day is
Yikes.
on
I gotta get
Sunday.
flowers and make
Oh,
dinner and
you're
the
a
whole thing.
bad son.
I'm a great son.
No, you're bad if you're like, oh, I forgot.
Did you forget Mother's Day?
No, not at all. Are you kidding me?
No.
Mama JP, if you're watching.
No, not at all.
Hey, what's your mom's name?
Amaryllis.
Amaryllis?
Wait, isn't
Amaryllis.
that's your sister's name too,
Both
right?
of them have the same name. Oy vey.
Oy vey is
Amaryllis Laclet.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Hablamos español
See?
on DNR. Just so you know.
That's for the Latin market
We're
right
gonna get
there.
the Latinos. A ver,
Órale, pues.
tienen que ver el programa
Blatant,
porque es
right?
la hostia. La
Oye,
hostia pura y dura.
Cállate la boca un momento, por favor.
Vale.
So,
Dime.
Rach, what do you want for Mother's Day?
Well, I guess you're taking me away on a special journey of sorts, yes?
Yes.
I'm
Wow.
excited. A special little
You
getaway.
guys go on vacays all the time, though. So
We don't go on vacation.
You guys are always out of town.
They're
No,
working
we're
vacations.
not. Yeah, they are
Always
working.
Are they?
We work
Yeah.
16 to 18 hours a day, 6
that.
days a week.
Patty days.
There's Patty days, there's the movie days.
There's our days.
The
There's
DNR
our thing.
days.
DNR.
I worked late for this one this
Did you?
week. Yeah.
Oh,
What you didn't do
Jeez.
shit.
I'm telling you, 2 a.m., dude. Just fucking
Doing
my
what?
thing. Just working
I'm sorry,
on this
okay.
thing.
If this is till
Yeah.
2 a.m.,
Yeah.
you suck.
And booking.
Dude, you
and
suck.
booking. I got the next month booked.
Next month.
The whole month is booked.
JP
Whole
books
month.
all
Done.
our guests. So
I
if you're
book everybody.
interested in being a guest on Awkward,
No, don't call
hit
me.
up JP,
Don't hit me
please,
up.
ladies
Don't
and
call
gentlemen,
me.
JP.
But we're
So who we booking?
Should I say?
Well, yeah. Wait, who's it looking like?
All right, we've got Mayhem from Bully Beatdown,
Oh, that's the wrestler
the
dude.
MMA guy.
Oh,
he's a
MMA.
He likes to
Easy.
verbally
MMA,
grab.
not
Wait,
wrestler.
MMA, UFC, same thing. different
MMA,
thing.
no, MMA is the martial arts.
Mixed
martial arts.
UFC is the actual league. It's the big league. UF fucking C? Is that what you got to say?
Dude, I'm so mad up right
Hi,
now. I'm on so many
I'm
meds.
Destin, and I am not an athlete whatsoever.
Ah.
Not
Hey,
at
I
all.
tried.
I know about MMA.
All right.
I do, and UFA.
Or just call it Ma.
C.
Ma.
UFA?
UFC.
Man, you're a
B
mess.
of A,
Anyway,
ABC.
my
So-
boy,
so we got
my-
Mayhem.
Yeah, my boy Mayhem's coming in.
Now he's the guy from the
He did bring-
fat comedy
bring-
guy who did
bring
the
the boom.
thing with the boom. Yeah,
Bringing the boom.
Bringing
He
the
was
boom.
the guy with the green hair got thrown.
Next.
Next, we got who else do we have here? Mr. Belving,
Oh, Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell.
Oh, I've heard stories about
Mr.
Oh,
him.
he's a badass, dude.
Yeah.
He is a badass.
He's
the
I heard
girls
he-
like him over on the other side of the
I heard he
road.
sings
Yeah.
a mean karaoke too at a certain local karaoke spot near Destin and I.
I think maybe our
Oh.
guest that's coming up might know him.
Really?
She might.
He's
She might.
Mr. Belving's notorious in the scene.
Really in the porn.
He just likes to kind of go all over the place. But he's a
Everywhere?
cool dude. I talked to him, great guy. So
So back to Mother's Day.
Yeah.
I just want to give a little shout out to some special moms besides myself. Happy.
I'll give you a shout out, baby.
Just Shush. So happy Mother's Day to, of course, my mom, who's the most amazing mom in the world. Mom, love you.
Shalom.
Shalom.
No? Aren't you Jewish?
Yeah, but what does that have to do with Mother's Day?
Shalom.
Happy Mother's Day, shalom.
I just want to say hi.
Mom, smack JP next time you see him.
Sorry, Mom.
This is Jewish awkward.
And happy Mother's Day to my puta sister in Oregon who needs to get her ass out here to LA because all the boys want her out here. Happy Mother's Day to you. And happy Mother's Day to all the not-so-soccer moms. You know who you are. And happy Mother's Day to Mackenzie Westmore, who's a fabulous mom.
She's hot.
Yeah, we got to bring her on.
We really do need to bring her on. And happy Mother's Day to all the moms-to-be and all the moms everywhere and the moms who we love and miss that are not around anymore.
And happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yeah.
And happy Mother's Day to all the moms that are in my family.
And my mom, Amarilis Laclet.
Órale, pues.
Now that we've just totally abused airtime to wish our mothers happy Mother's Day.
I had to. Anyways, so today we have an amazing show. We have an amazing guest.
Yeah.
She's smoking hot.
Smoking hot. My
She's smoking
old
hot.
boozing buddy.
Your old boozing buddy?
Yeah.
You partied with her?
Oh, yeah, for years.
Why would she hang out with you?
Yeah, why?
Because I'm freaking cool, bro.
Okay, we need to talk to her about that.
Yeah,
why she would hang out with
Ben-
you.
Oh, there was a house. The Bob Taylor house that is just like all.
Wait a minute. Bob Taylor had a house?
Dude, this house was the rockin' house. Ron Jeremy. We had all the porn stars. This place was the place to be back in the early.
Is Bob here?
He's coming. He's
Oh,
on the
he's
road.
coming?
Yeah,
Jesus.
he's coming. We got to bring him in here. He's a
friend.
scene. Peter Pan's house. We called it Peter Pan's house. That's good. Anyway.
So today is all about porn and love. Do they really coexist?
Porn. I love porn.
Yeah, you can love porn, but can you find love in porn?
Well, you teased our guest.
can make
you wanna,
love
you
to
wanna
porn.
say who it is?
I did. Our guest is Miss Mary Carey.
Yeah.
Mary
yeah.
Carey, former porn star
Yes.
legend, former governorial.
Yes. She ran.
Governor candidate.
Exactly.
Former candidate for governor, so I don't say it wrong.
Yep.
Howard Stern favorite.
Ballerina.
She's a ballerina.
Yeah.
We were just
She's a
talking.
ballerina?
We were just talking about dancing and nightclubs and how we both love to go
That's
to nightclubs.
a different kind of ballerina.
To
but
just dance. No. She and I both agree that we used to like to go to clubs to just strictly dance. Like we'd be in our own little world. Like
So you go to clubs and do ballet?
yeah, she would do like splits.
She could
and
totally do it. You'll
pirouettes
see.
and stuff.
She might
So
do it right
you would
here.
go to clubs and do ballet?
Okay, I didn't really do ballet. Ballet wasn't really. I was more of a jazz dancer than
Okay,
ballet.
that's what I thought.
I like jazz hands.
Jazz hands, Jesus.
Oh, so really, she did ballet.
Yeah, ballet.
Yeah.
And she's really, really bright, man.
But she's like super tall. Like she's like this
curvy.
She's my height,
Well, you're super tall.
and that makes a good ballerina. What do you have to be a midget to be a ballerina?
I thought all ballerinas were really small, like short little.
That's gymnast, dear.
No,
Wow,
whatever.
have some
I
more
don't know.
NyQuil.
Mary's got
NyQuil.
all the right
I
curves.
just want to go back
all the
to
right
bed.
curves.
I don't feel good.
So do you, Rachel. You have
What?
great curves, too.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No, look at that.
Speaking of great
Look at that.
curves, by the way, we need to ban Abercrombie and Fitch. I don't know if everybody saw that article about how they only.
By the
want
way, this
skinny
show is
people.
sponsored by Abercrombie and
It
Fitch.
better
so-
not.
We
be.
better get that money.
Abercrombie
I'm
and
gonna
Fitch.
go after them.
The guy only wants skinny people. He will not let anybody like bigger than a size freaking 0 to wear their clothes. So I'm pissed off. That's some bullshit right there.
Well,
Ban
now that's
Abercrombie
the
and
same
Fitch.
guy that like didn't want like the Jersey Shore people wearing his clothes or
Yeah,
something.
the
Is that
situation.
right?
He was like gave him like a court order, I think, to stop wearing his clothes or something.
Who does that? Their stock fell like
A
50% or
douchebag.
something
He's
weird
a
like that. I
douchebag.
don't know
He's
for
a
sure,
scumbag douchebag. Seriously.
No
Seriously.
comment.
Oh, JP, wear their clothes. You bastard.
No, I don't
Is
wear it.
that Abercrombie and Fitch?
No, it's not.
What are the
I don't wear
tags?
that.
Is it
What are the
Fitch or
tags?
Finch?
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. I don't
I
care
don't know.
about that. I don't
A&F.
really care about those
Fitch.
guys.
Abercrombie and Fitch.
Is it like two guys? Like one's Abercrombie and
Hello,
one's Fitch?
I'm Abercrombie.
I'm Fitch.
One
Hello,
guy-
Abercrombie. I'm Fitch. Let's start a clothing line.
Hello,
I hate
hello,
fat
Governor.
people.
Fat people are
Fat people
crummy.
suck. They're
Boo.
too fat.
I'm going to give you the Fitch pretty soon, too, myself. Little Fitch right here.
Oh, back to
Oh,
porn.
bring it
back to
all
porn.
together. Well,
So if you have questions for us, call us at 855 TRV in LA. That's 878-4652.
oh, that's
That's
hot.
my porn.
I want to
voice.
do it in
Like
Spanish
that.
later,
I
though.
like that.
Yeah, do it in
You
Spanish,
can do it.
in sexy Spanish.
I'll do it later, though.
You can also tweet us at Rachel Fedoroff or at Destin Foff. And Mary,
At Real Mary Carey, you can tweet her too.
yes, you must tweet her. She was on, was it Celebrity Rehab?
Yeah.
Sober House?
We actually watched that season. I remember
Yeah.
watching her.
She was
on
awesome
there.
on it.
Yeah, she was
She was
great.
great. I like
so,
and kudos to her for being sober, by
yes,
the way. Congrats
big kudos
on that.
Oh, yeah.
Bravo,
Is she still sober?
Yeah, way sober. Sharp as
Really?
sharp, dude.
Wow.
We'll see. You'll see.
She's got a
I'm
lot going
educated
on.
on my guests.
She's on point.
Wow.
Very excited to have her on.
do we have any fun clips to watch today?
No, nothing right this second, but we did
have Mary Carey
mention,
clips,
we
though,
did have
right?
Mary Carey clips a little later on, but you
Yes.
did mention that we were talking about love, money, pleasure, paying for sex, porn, and all that kind of good stuff. So
Let's talk about porn.
we should talk about porn.
We should, but
And sex.
also, I forgot, this is International Clitoris Week.
Yes.
It's all about loving your clitoris.
Very
Ladies,
excited about it.
love
Did
your
not know
clitoris.
that.
The girls
I love
it.
your clitoris.
I love
And the
all
girls
your
are raising
clitoris.
their
yes,
hands.
yes.
All of it.
Clitorises are
I'm
great.
loving
love-
mine right now.
Oh,
That's
man.
and on that note, maybe
Thank
just
you
come back.
very much for that visual.
We'll be back with our guest, the real Mary
Mary
Carey.
Carey, yeah.
Right after this is Awkward.
Ooh. 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 Thank you.
The sky is looking oh so blue, and all of nature seems so new. The sun is shining bright and everything's alright, 'cause I just came inside of you.
tRadioV.
Hey there, we are the Sklar Brothers, Randy and Jason, and we are very excited because we'll be hosting the tRadioV Twitter Awards on May 28th at the Hollywood Improv in Los Angeles, California. You can vote for your favorite tweeters at tRadioV.com/Twitter Awards. You can watch us live at the Hollywood Improv, or you can watch it online at tRadioV.com/LA or at Ustream.tv. I know you can talk. We're not Penn and Teller.
Our smartphones are some of the smallest and most powerful computers ever invented, and we carry them with us everywhere. But it's a juggle and a bit of a struggle to use your phone because it really takes two hands, one to hold it securely and the other to text and scroll. FlyGrip is the one-handed smartphone solution, and it lets you keep your phone in your grasp and use the same hand to control it. The FlyGrip is device agnostic. It sticks onto the back of any phone or case, and it just uses two fingers, your middle finger and your ring finger, to hold it. You use your thumb to control the device. It has an ergonomic, spring-loaded, articulated hinge that's comfortable to use and which snaps flat when the grip isn't in use. It can also double as a stand, either vertically or horizontal, and that makes it great for your phone, tablet, or e-reader. The FlyGrip even worked with American professional surfer Bethany Hamilton, who lost her arm to a shark attack and is best known for sharing her story in the movie Soul Surfer. Our devices keep us connected to so much that's important to us, and with the FlyGrip, you're much less likely to drop that connection.
Now available in 8 designer colors. Get your FlyGrip today at flygrip.com.
tRadioV.
Speaking of bits, keep them clean. Here, would you like a hit of my bong? The water hasn't been changed since 1992.
I think sometimes it's really a nice thing to do. It's almost like changing the sheets for a guest.
Oh,
if
yeah.
you just change the water and it's like, hey, I care. You're important to me.
Could we just talk
I'm gonna
about
give you fresh bong water.
how bad bong water is? It would be the worst thing you could ever spill on your carpet.
Oh, has that happened to you?
I'd rather have someone commit suicide on my carpet than spill bong water.
God, these bitches are smoking. It's the Canna Bitches. Wednesday at noon right here on tRadio VLA.
tRadioV. Radio in TV. Radio in TV.
I'm Dr. Drew, and this is Celebrity Rehab.
We're all just trying to come up with fun things to do because, you know, that's pretty much all you can really do around here, smoke cigarettes and talk. And 4 of us played dominoes, and we had some burgers and stuff. And then Seth dumped cereal on Jessica's head. No! I don't know why. Hi, everyone. I'm Mary Carey.
Well, she
This is awkward. I'm Destin Foff along with
moment putting my headphones on.
Rachel Federoff
I'm like
and
staring at myself.
JP.
I'm like,
And the voice you hear is former porn legend. She ran for governor, and she's apparently a very talented singer, Miss Mary Carey.
Yeah. Welcome, Mary. Welcome, Mary. So happy to have you.
I wish I could sing.
Oh, come on. Sing a little something for us.
If I was drunk, I would sing.
You
know what I like to do when I was drunk? I like to rap. I used to think I was a really good rapper, and I was friends with a guy who worked for a huge rapper. He was his head of security. So I would always get drunk and be, like at my strip club appearances, and I would call him in between my shows in my dressing room and leave like 30 voicemails with like rap verses because I'm like, I've got one, I've got a good one. We're gonna lay this track, and I would leave all these voicemails until his voicemail was full, rapping.
MC.
Well, MC Skittle. MC Skittle was my rap name.
MC Skittle.
We could taste the rainbow, yo.
Yeah.
And I really was like convinced that I was going to be a white rapper.
And what happened to that
She ran for governor.
Well, at one point I even dated a rapper, and I told him about my dreams, and he heard me, and he just started laughing at me and told me no.
That's and
I asked him numerous times, and he always kind of just laughed at me and said that I should stick with.
But you
things I was
based
good
your
at.
whole rap career on one man's opinion?
Well, I mean, I also hung out with some other rappers, and I would tell them and I would be in the studio, and they kind of liked to hear me rap, but they'd always kind of laugh at me when I told them I wanted to rap. I kind of thought that I could be the female Eminem.
I was going to say, you mix Skittle and Eminem.
That's how I got the idea. I was like Eminem, and I would be like, and since like Mary Carey, or even my real name, Mary Cook, so I'm keeping the MC, I'm keeping it authentic. So I'd be like, MC Skittle, yo.
Oh, well, see, now I'd ask you to throw down some verses right now, but I don't want to put you in that position.
Maybe I'll rap a little later.
Okay, maybe a little later.
I do
all right.
I called into like a Florida radio station when I was like 19, and they had like a freestyle thing where they say a little rap and then you say a little verse, and they were nice to me. They said it good, but I think they thought I was like a child.
I'm looking forward to
it. Like I think they thought I was a kid when I did it, so they were like really nice.
I want to do it.
Nice.
So you started out in this magical entertainment industry in pornography.
I did.
So what was the genesis?
Like what
of
year?
That?
What year?
Yeah, when did that start?
You know, it was a very strange way I got into it. Cause I did ballet all throughout high school.
That's so weird. You did ballet.
I know it's like,
weird?
and I went to a conservative.
Ballet is weird.
That's not weird at all. Ballet is amazing.
Ballet is so fun. I love ballet. I think I like being center of attention. I was center of attention in high school with my ballet. As far as like on stage, I love to be in front of people. I love to dance. And I think I was overly attentioned as a child. I was not like ever molested. I never had, if anything, I was a late bloomer sexually. I was not like one of these, not that I'm generalizing porn stars, but I do know a lot of them. And traditionally, a lot of them, I would say, having sex at like 13, 14, 15. And I was not like that. I was like, I thought blowjobs were a figure of speech. Like when a girlfriend told me about like sucking a guy's, I don't know, dick.
You can say dick.
Sucking a guy's dick. When she was like, when we were 15, I was like, oh my God. You put your mouth on his dick. I'm like, I thought it was a figure of speech, like kiss my ass, suck my dick. Like I literally didn't believe people did that.
Not necessarily figures of speech.
True that.
So I was totally like, that's how I was such a good girl. Like you know what I mean? Like a guy broke up with me when I was 16 because I wouldn't like touch his penis when he pulled his pants off. I was like, what do I do?
What is that?
I don't know what to do with that. And he drove away, calling me a bunch of names,
waving his schlong at you.
He ran over my girlfriend's yard, calling me a tease and stuff. And I was like, I don't know what to do.
But my wife runs away from me too. So.
But yeah, so
look at you now, though.
Yeah,
all grown up.
I grew up quick now.
Okay, so how did you fall into it? You went from dancing, and then
I went to dancing, and then when I was, then I had like a lot of, I think, traumatic things. Like my grandfather died, and my mom and dad are both mentally handicapped. So I was raised by my grandparents. My dad has cerebral palsy. My mom is schizophrenic. So I was raised by my grandparents, and so they were like my parents. And I think when my grandfather died at 16, it was like losing my father. So it's like, I think that's a traumatic losing father figure. So I lost the male influence. So I definitely think that's when I started turning a little bit towards liking boys because I needed some male attention. It's also when my ballet body at 16, again being a late bloomer, it's when I got my period. Gross talk, sorry.
But
girls bleed. Sorry to ruin it for you.
There's no such thing as
the menses came. And
so I think I became a flower. And it was harder to like keep the ballet vibe. I mean, I still struggled and did it, but I just started, I started noticing I was getting attention from boys. And then by the time I went to college, I hurt my ankle, and it was really hard to stick with the ballet.
Yeah.
I was going to FSU for dance. That's where I had my dance scholarship. And I transferred to FAU where they didn't have dance anymore. And I switched to a theater major. And
then to porn.
No, and then I tried out for my college dance team. And I'm getting there.
Waiting to get there,
I have to
JB.
wait because
No
I'm having to
patience.
go through the show like my mental.
ADD,
I was going through
ADD,
mental.
bro.
No, it's mental anguish though, because I think
the
if you
story.
don't
Keep
know
going.
that I was having mental issues, it seems like because I'm, if I'm just like I was going in college, I did, but I think it's like mental issues that were going on with me, And then when I was around like 19, is when I had a boyfriend that told me about going to the strip club for the amateur contest, and I was like,
the eyes open.
well, I really thought
Eyes wide shut,
I
baby.
like to dance on stage, and I was like, well,
Makes total
I can
sense.
do my splits and be center of attention, and I really thought the guys wanted to watch me dance, and I remember
We all
I
do. That's
danced.
what we want to
Yes,
see.
we do. We do.
Well, I did
It is
it.
As a
beautiful
girl,
art
I
that
can
we
relate
enjoy.
to what you're saying.
And with the pole, it's amazing.
I can totally
It is, it
relate
is.
to
And it's
it.
artwork.
Yes, so I thought I was dancing,
God, you
and
guys.
I went on stage and danced a genie in a bottle.
Great.
And I did lots of splits, and I showed my boobs, and I won the amateur
Make
contest.
it rain, Destin. Make it
Lots
I
rain.
was
of splits and
excited.
showed the boobs, and there you go.
And
And I
more-
got free drinks underage,
and
so
more-
it was
and
exciting.
More attention.
And
so
lots
that
of
led to more.
attention. So then I was so excited. I would go into work, and I worked at tons of different clubs though, because then I kept
Remember
getting in
those
trouble
days.
for underage drinking, because I loved the fact that I could drink, dance, be center of attention. And I was the only girl at the club. Like most of, because regular strippers for the most part make their money off the lap dance room.
Right.
Yep.
Which I didn't get this concept as a dancer. I liked being on stage, so I was constantly asking a DJ, "Can I go on stage again? Can I go on stage
Oh,
again?"
I can
Like, and
imagine.
he's like, "Sure, go right ahead." Because all the other strippers wanted to be in the champagne room.
Sure.
They're all making money off your dances.
Exactly.
Yes. I was like, because I was happy if I made like 150 nights. I'm like, this is awesome.
Getting paid to dance.
I'm going on stage
Yeah.
over and over again, and I would dance like Britney Spears and like do her music video dance routines on stage, like totally
Nice.
not like necessarily sexy, but people would tip me a lot because I think they thought it was so funny.
And
But I'm
genuine.
like,
It was
and I remember
genuine.
the older strippers, like now I'm like their age, like 32-year-olds, like what is she, like laughing at me in the
The
corner.
older
like,
strippers are 30 and they
Well,
retired.
smoking.
when you're
Stripper
19,
home, I'm
yeah.
30. They put me out to pasture.
Stripper years is like dog years. I always say that stripper porn star years is like dog years.
What's that?
So you're
What's
like,
the year? What's the
well, I'm
old?
32, so now I'm like 80 in stripper
there.
porn
Oh,
star
yeah.
years.
So you're. It's
I'm getting
retirement.
old.
Younger
Yes.
is better in the stripper porn world.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Although these years, the years are going longer because
Yeah.
of the creation of MILF and stuff
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
right.
Reality,
That's right.
reality porn.
I've got some
Reality
interesting
porn, I think.
stats, and like, there's mature women are one of the highest search terms on the internet for pornography. So
They search
Granny
Yeah.
porn.
Oh,
they are
granny porn.
searched. They are searched. So then you got into porn.
Exactly. From there, I saw what happens. Then I saw
Dun,
feature
dun,
dancers.
dun.
Then I saw these girls that were coming to our club that they got to have their pictures on flyers and their name was on the
That's
marquee.
how it goes.
And when they came on
Attention.
stage,
Attention.
they were like
Attention.
the big. I was like, well. That's
What's
not fair.
that
I
about?
dance better than that girl. And she gets cool costumes. I want a costume with lots of sequins, and I want my picture, and I want to do 6 songs on stage instead of just 2. How do I do that?
Yeah.
So then
That's how I started my career in dance.
so that's how, and from there, so I started feature dancing. You can feature dance with like not any credits really, like, but you don't get paid much per show. So I got into featuring, and then the agent's like, well, if you really want to get paid a lot more money to feature and bring in a good crowd,
What do you think about penis?
do some porn or build up your name. And of course, because I'm one of those people who's like, I like to, I'm like kind of like a go-getter. I was like, well, I'm going to build up my name really big, but I wanted to build it up without necessarily doing like 500 porns. I wanted to do it like with marketing. So
Sure.
you
You were ahead. You were ahead of the curve, man.
Well, I've only
You
did
were-
like 12 or 13 boy
Yeah.
girl movies total.
What was
I
the first
never
movie you ever did? What was the
Yeah.
name
It was
of
a girl movie, and I'd never gone down on a girl before, so I did a really
Oh, you did
horrible
it first
job.
in a movie?
Wow.
You didn't even like
That-
try it first?
Well, I was like this. I
No
moved my
test?
whole head. I was like, I was so bad. It was so funny when I watched
test
it.
vagina.
It was very bad.
Testy.
And I like thought the porn sets. I had this. I remember I drank a bunch of wine. I thought everyone shows up like drinking. I mean, I guess I do a lot of them.
Yeah,
usually
more than
influence.
that. More than that, I
yeah.
remember.
So, but I was pretty clueless. Yeah.
So what was it, like All Girls 48 or something like that? Or was there like
It was called, let's see, Double D Divas.
The
And
Double
I got
D
the box
Divas.
cover of it. So
Yes.
I was very
D
excited
Divas.
because I was told you want box covers to up your feature rate. And then, but I had mailed my pictures out to Playboy like 6 months prior because I used to see those Cinemax movies at Blockbuster.
Yeah,
so
I
I wrote
remember
the
those.
address down on the back of that, mailed my pictures out, and they actually had called me 6 months later, and I did a bunch of Cinemax stuff, and they took me.
No
they
internet
sent me
back
to
then.
Playboy.
There was no internet really
No,
jumping
they
off
sent me
back
to
then.
Playboy
We
TV.
see, I didn't have Cinemax. So I used to
Typewriter.
watch it scrambled. So every now and then you get like a shot of a boob.
Yeah.
That's great.
Dirty birdie.
I used to rank them a lot.
Select TV
I
on
still
TV
do
back
that.
then.
Yeah. So I just got into it because I wanted to build up my name to feature dance.
Sure.
And then luckily I got, over to Playboy TV.
And that's where we
then
met. That's where we
I
met.
started doing the Playboy TV and then the Girl movies all at the same time. And I did the Girl only because I read, I researched porn extensively before I got into it. Like, of course. How to get a bigger name.
You didn't research how to lick a vagina, but you researched porn.
I researched how to build your, how to build up your name and all these weird things. So I knew that you shouldn't go into porn by doing an anal scene right away.
No, get into it.
Don't blow your load right off the bat.
Hold out. So exactly. You gotta
work it up.
Okay, before we work it up and before we get to anal,
Yes.
let's take a quick
And
break.
blow our
This is
load.
awkward. I'm Destin with Rachel JC.
It's definitely an awkward conversation going on today.
The real Mary Carey. We'll be right back.
tRadioV.
Hey everybody, we are the Sklar Brothers, Randy and Jason, and we are so excited because we're hosting the tRadioV Twitter Awards on May 28th at the Hollywood Improv or online at tRadioV.com/LA or at Ustream.tv. So get your hashtags ready, Koreans.
It's the tRadioV Unverified Twitter Award. Catch it live only on tRadioV.com and Ustream.
Hey, is that the new Headblade ATX?
Yes, it is. And it's beautiful.
Never got the hang of the Headblade. Pushing instead of pulling? It's weird.
But the new ATX has been totally switched around and uses the same pulling method as your straight razor. The 4 blades also feature a flow-through design so the cartridges are easy to rinse. But the best part is, I could use the ATX on my head, my face, pretty much anywhere.
Anywhere?
Yes, anywhere.
tRadioV.
We got Scott and Brad from Slater's 50/50. What's up, you guys?
There was one thing I wanted to bring up, which was the pancake, the fried chicken
pancakes. Yeah. What we did is we do 2 buttermilk pancakes at the bottom, 3 pieces of fried chicken, a homemade country bacon-infused gravy, and then we put, of course, bacon on top of that, fried egg, another pancake on top of that, and then real maple syrup just drowning the whole thing.
You guys, I must say, are pretty fit for eating all this
Well,
stuff.
thank you very much.
I mean,
appreciate that.
So you guys don't eat your food.
Fork and Amazing, Mondays 5 p.m. on tRadioV LA.
tRadioV.
We come with a warning. Wasn't that cool?
I like that.
I wish that that warning could be played before I walked into a room.
Right, so that way people that would just be offended would just leave.
I know. I love it when people complain on Twitter. Like, that's what the unfollow button.
Yeah, or like I had someone who was following me on Instagram complain I posted like a shirtless picture.
I'm gonna follow all of the Suicide Girls and then complain
complain
that they're topless. Yeah.
Why are you getting naked? I don't get it.
The Suicide Girls, Thursdays at 6 p.m. on tRadioV LA.
tRadioV. Radio in TV. Radio in TV.
Be one of the most well-known porn stars of all time. I wouldn't want to come into it and just be another girl that was around for 2 years and then have to go be a hooker, you know? Like if you're trying to put it in, it like bends, and it's better if it's like a solid one.
That's
then
reality.
it doesn't bend. No, I'm not kidding.
It's a good. Hard.
But like one like this, then it doesn't. It goes faster.
One of the things.
I mean, I don't think I thought I was set for life. I always used to joke with everyone that I'm either going to just make a lot of money, or I'm like, worst case scenario, I'll marry a rich person. That's what I always said.
Oh yeah.
Well, you always got that, Mary. You can always marry a rich person. I mean, that's easy.
That's where Destin and I come in.
Yes, I'll come over and seek your
exactly.
guys' help.
Wait a minute, but you're married, right?
I'm married now. I filmed that in 2008.
Really nice
When
guy.
did you get married?
I got married. It's let's see, July 12, 2009. We met each other May 25th, 2009. So we only knew each other like 7 weeks.
All right, I'm going to ask the stupid guy question. Is he a porn guy?
He's
No.
like, he's here. He's very
he's here,
normal.
okay.
Yeah, he's
Super
here.
nice dude.
He's
I
like
like him.
the exact opposite of me, how I like talk a lot and I'm like crazy and in someone's face. He's like very
reserved.
Until you get to
Reserved.
know him, then he talks a lot and he sings a lot and he raps a lot.
He's a
another rapper.
But only
You like
along
the
with the music.
rappers.
No, I'm just joking. No, he's not a real rapper though. He just like raps in the shower.
Well, this is awkward. I'm Destin. That's Rachel. I'm with JP and our special guest, the gorgeous Mary Carey. That was a clip from After Porn Ends, which is streaming now on Netflix. Which is like I watched.
No,
I
you
watched
look
it.
great. You look great.
It was actually
It was
very
great.
insightful. It was like had a bunch of different porn stars or porn legends that were incredibly popular. It's what happens after you stop doing that.
Yeah.
And for you ran for governor. You did a reality show. What else? What else?
And she's got a movie
She did a bunch of reality
that
shows.
she just is doing called Sake Bomb, correct?
Sake Bomb, yes.
What's Sake Bomb?
You know, it's a movie.
besides the Sake Bomb.
It's
It's
about.
really good.
It's kind of about Asian. You know, about Asian Americans and their different stereotypes. About stereotypes in general that people go through, and the discrimination from the different stereotypes. And I mean, I never really went through as far as discrimination because of what I looked like growing up. You know, I guess I kind of fit in to a normal
Well,
American.
but you got
stereotypes, but I
blonde
definitely
and a big boob. So
well,
you
now I
discriminated
know what I'm
against?
saying
That's
is as
the
an
golden
adult,
ticket, Destin.
though,
That's
once
the
I
golden
hit,
ticket, I think.
I think once, but I mean, I made myself go through the stereotype I'm going through now because I'm the one who chose to get the long blonde hair extensions and the big fake boobs,
Right.
and go into the adult. But I think I definitely go through discrimination because I chose to do adult movies. You go through discrimination from choosing to be an adult film star.
Has that hindered your mainstream?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I definitely, as I say, I get
As
so
it catapulted it as well.
You get I get definitely a lot of auditions or a lot of opportunities through the door because of the fact I chose this path, but I get a lot of doors closed. Like once I get in the door, it's like, it's great. Oh, I'm so glad you're here, but we can't have you because you did porn. Like
They
after
want to
I-
meet you.
Well, yeah, I feel like if you watch that movie, The Notorious Betty Page, and she goes to that one audition, and afterwards, oh, it's so great to have you at this audition, Betty Page.
Well,
But
don't call us.
yeah.
We'll call you.
well, they were just excited to meet her. And
Sure.
even after I did the different reality shows, I wanted to try to do a show on my own. And I had, two great companies with me, both Go Lucky and even Irwin Entertainment after we did Celebrity Rehab. And we met with some of the networks. They said, well, VH1, for instance, after doing 2 shows with them, they're like, well, you can be an ensemble cast member, but we can't
Right.
have you as your own show because of the fact you did porn. Which it
Wow,
makes me upset
really?
because someone like Kim
That
Kardashian or people like that because
made her.
because they
That
say
video
their
made her.
tapes were stolen and we can sell that to the public, which we know that they obviously have to have a 2257 paper. Like when you put an adult movie out, you can't. There is no such thing as someone stealing a tape because it would be shut down immediately if it really was stolen. There's certain legal paperwork,
Well, yeah.
but when you can tell the public it's stolen and middle America and everyone can believe that,
Yeah, it's the
then
leak,
it's
the
okay.
big
You can
leak.
get away with
Yeah.
it. But if someone thinks you chose to do that, then apparently you are bad. I don't know. I'm
You're not
hoping.
bad.
I don't know. I feel like I am a lot more innocent than a Kardashian. God damn it!
I believe it 100%.
Damn Skippy.
I think you are, man.
So Destin and I had a little bit of a war. I think it was this past voting season where I was all about. I voted for having the industry use protection, and he was like, "That's crap. That's like Big Brother."
That is crap.
and blah,
I don't
blah,
like
blah.
that at all.
What are your thoughts? Because you were
No.
in the industry.
And that was a really heated for
Yeah, we
whatever
were
reason.
really
That was a
in
heated
that.
discussion between
I'm
the two
with
of us.
Destin.
Yeah.
Rachel,
You know
I'm with
what?
Destin on
My
that.
husband and I even voted different on that. Believe it or not.
What did you vote?
He
you don't
voted
have
what
to.
you voted for, and I voted no for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
I
about.
honestly, I chose. I actually did choose once. When I signed with Legend Video, when I had, after I had a bigger name, I was like, I wanted to work with condoms, and I think a performer should be allowed to choose. But
Yeah, that's fair.
I unfortunately don't, and I think that they should use them, but I don't think that by passing this law, it was the way that the government was trying to get rid of the adult industry out of Los Angeles, and I just don't think the government should have a right to say It's like it's just a freedom of speech issue. That's what I think.
Stay out of the bedroom too.
Exactly.
And it's controlling art and. I want to keep the industry here, and I want to keep it safer because honestly, it's just going to make it where people are shooting all over,
it's a
and
mess.
things are going to get less controlled, and
I never really thought about it
things
that
are
way.
just getting. My husband and I had the same discussion because we went back. We actually argued over this too. So
Well, it's just like I feel like it's just so things are safe.
And
you know
I
what I
agree with
mean?
you on
Just
that
because
one.
I don't know. When I've watched
I'm not
porn,
going to watch porn anymore.
And I've seen, but when I've watched porn and I've seen guys not wearing condoms, it just kind of creeps me out. I was like, yeah, that's like if I was the actress, I'd be like, sucker. Like, who else have you slept with? Because you're in porn. Like, everybody sleeps with a lot of people in that industry.
Get tested.
I don't mean to be stereotyping,
but everyone gets tested though, right?
They do get tested, but you know what?
And that's control too.
But even that's not, and it's every 30 days. But
Amsterdam has it on lock.
I still think that I think maybe they do it every 15 days. I still don't even think, because someone could sleep with someone 2 days before you're seen. And there was a case back in 2004 that this is a very crazy case where the guy went to
Argentina.
No, he went to Brazil.
Oh, Brazil.
He got HIV and he came back, but because our test had like a 20-day window period, so he tested clean and he worked with 12 girls. And then he went back to get tested again.
That.
He came back HIV positive, and then 3 or 4 of those girls came back positive.
No.
And then those 3 or 4 girls had worked with like 10 guys. Luckily, none of the guys had got it, but
see, that's
in that
scary.
window period, 3 or 4 girls got HIV. So
Justin, can we change the subject?
You know what? Let's change the subject. Speaking of porn and the positive side of porn, you can tweet us. Oh wait.
Yeah.
You can tweet us at nice at Destin Pop, at Rachel Federoff, or Real Mary Carey. If you have any questions for us, we do have a question from Cheyenne, who wants to know what is the best porn to watch with your man.
Oh, professional question there.
One that stars Mary Carey.
I think people should watch ones with plots as a couple.
See,
I don't want to see plots. Yeah, I don't either.
Wait, and that's such a girl answer though, because we like the ones where it's got a story, where it's like the maid is seducing so and so, and it's got a plot.
No, it's got to be straight to the business. Let's get into it.
We don't want to just see balls slapping and
totally plots. When I was single, I would bring guys over, or I wouldn't just bring guys over, but if I was like the end of a date, or I'm like, you want to watch one of my movies? But I only like to watch my acting, but I wouldn't say that. So I'm like, let's start watching, and then when it comes to the sex, I'm like, I don't like that part. So I'd fast forward,
and all the guys are like,
and then go back to the rest of my acting, and they're like, what do you do? I'm like, sorry, I don't like to watch myself have sex. I just like to watch my acting.
God.
I'm like, aren't I such a good actress though? I was a theater major.
See, that's where men's mentalities. A lot of men, we're so segmented. We like to have our entertainment on one side, and then our sex over here. It's two separate things.
I don't want to think about it.
I don't need it.
Guys don't like the plot.
I just want to see it.
Because once you're done, you're done. And you move on to other things. You got work to do.
This is why you guys suck at foreplay.
No.
Precisely why you guys
suck. Phenomenal.
Yes, because it's building.
Working for something is different from watching something.
We are a car engine. You got to warm us up and rev us up, and that's where the plot comes in, because it's like,
0 to 60.
Worth the oil.
Destin, 0 to 60 in a quarter mile, man. Get it.
So, JP, are you a 1 minute man?
No.
Ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
I grind it out for hours. Don't worry about me. I'm good to go. You can ask my girls. They'll tell you.
I don't want to know.
Well, yeah, but isn't there something to be said for sex and then also like foreplay and making love? Like, aren't those kind of two different entities? Like, if you just want to like have some fun and play a quick game versus actually go through the whole
Monopoly.
process of Is it
Candyland
or Monopoly?
Like to have sex, so like, you know what I mean. I do sometimes.
That's
like
what I'm saying.
But
of course, everybody does.
am like, I think sometimes I'm kind of like guy-like though. When it comes to that though.
Get off.
Like,
get out.
I think it's because I had so many girls like go down on me doing porn that I don't think guys are as good as girls, and because girls have like no pricklies.
True.
So
I shave.
I kind of like to just
care.
Yeah, but I'm weird. Like I've had.
I
think I've had sex with more women than I have guys. So. Because I did so much girl, like I did so many girl movies, compared to the boy girl movies I did, and then just like it's a lot of girls,
Okay, so what are
I sound so bad, but I've had sex with a lot of women.
Are guys what are guys
like
better at?
Girl movies
than
girls. Girls, well, just
if girls lick better. What do guys do better besides obviously they have
not
very much.
Well, let me tell you what. Girls are not good with strap-ons for the most part, and guys, I just like the.
Well, it's because we're born with it.
Yeah, and not only that, because when you're using a strap-on, I know for me, when I'm having sex with a girl with a strap-on, you're not having any feeling with that, so you don't know if, like, when you're a guy, you're having a reaction.
Yeah, you're having a reaction.
In and out.
Exactly.
Does this hurt?
I hate when I have to use a strap-on. I don't really like using a toy on a girl, and the worst was when I first got into porn, the new thing were those like clear toys that had all these like obviously invented by a man, because no woman would really want a glass with all these ridges and things in her.
Bob Taylor used to show
and they would be like, the director would be like, look at this one, it's like clear and it's got little chunks of diamonds on it, and I'm like, that's gonna be really uncomfortable. I'm like, can I please you know? And they're like,
spikes on it. It'll be great.
It's really long, and yeah, exactly.
It's really long.
And they're like, and the light's gonna shine through it.
You gotta heat it.
And they're like, I'm like, oh my god,
what are you getting, a pap smear? Like,
but they're like, it's gonna look beautiful on camera. And I would be like, oh god. But I'm like, they're like, just 5 minutes. And I just be
5 minutes.
This is like torture.
Up your twat for 5 minutes.
And you pretend you like it, because whenever a girl gets to pick the toy, we always pick the ones that are nice and like smooth. Not like gigantic and rigid and diamonds.
Well, but yeah, but when it comes to toys, isn't like the ones with the big ball at the end, like the clitoral ones? It's the.
I don't think any girl's gonna choose the toy with the big balls at the end either.
What does that mean?
Why do we want the balls at the end?
What are you trying to shove up?
You know,
I don't know why we want the balls at the end.
I don't know. What are you?
This is
about?
awkward. I'm Destin. That's Rachel. That's JP. With Mary Kay. Will you stay for our last clip?
Yeah, but really quickly. When I masturbate, I'm never like, oh, let me pretend I'm licking balls today.
I will always stay really quickly for a story about licking balls and masturbation. This is awkward. We'll be right back.
That's funny.
Almost. Oh God. Oh God. I'm gonna. Oh!
tRadioV.
They sent Rodman to North Korea. They sent Seagal to Russia. Now they're sending the Sklar brothers in to host the tRadioV Twitter Awards. Vote for your favorite tweeters at tRadioV.com/Twitter Awards. You can watch us live at the Hollywood Improv on May 28th, or you can watch it online at tRadioV.com/LA or at Ustream.tv. Seagal, this one's for you. You're under siege, bitch.
tRadioV.
You on Dancing with the Stars?
Just dealing with the show, the drama of the show, you know, because I'm married and I'm like, look, I've been a player, I've lived that lifestyle. Let's just dance and have fun.
Was she hitting on you like I am?
No, not hitting on me. It's just like she has to create chemistry with me.
Oh.
Most men, they don't know how to separate that line. So that's why there's a lot of divorces on the show with the men that go on there, because they get confused. A lot of people go on there, they don't survive. They don't.
And they should call it Surviving Dancers.
Right, they don't survive.
With Dr. Jen Jara, Thursdays 2 to 4 p.m. on tRadioV LA.
You got me mad now. You idiots. Of all places on this table to put this belt,
these toys are important.
Put it in front of the most important part of the show.
My car
Girls
gets
hate
hit
that.
for every episode.
That'd be a great recurrence.
Girls hate
going
that.
to now.
They're all here because they think I'm going to take my
I'm going
clothes
to punch
off.
Johnny in the face, and then we're going to watch Jen
Like
strip.
this.
Oh, that's
I love it. How am I?
Thank you, Eddie.
tRadioV.com.
Best in the
world!
And kick ass.
tRadioV.
Go, go, go.
I'm so desperate in my mouth.
Whenever you go to Thai food and you get a dish with meat and rice, ask them to put an over easy egg on top of it.
Oh my God.
And like how eggs
Woo,
are
I'm
so
getting excited about this egg right now.
tRadioV is where you come to work and you drink and you get drunk.
Forkin' Amazing, Mondays 5 p.m. on tRadioV LA.
Go home.
tRadioV. Radio in TV. Radio in TV.
This is awkward. I'm Destin Pfaff, along with Rachel Fedorov, JP, and the gorgeous, stunning, amazing, funny, talented Miss Mary Carey.
I like that intro.
We love having you on here. We're going to have you on here all the time.
You're amazing. Amazing.
You're our new best friend.
Oh, yay! I'm so excited. I need more friends. I need more couples friends. Sorry, JP.
That's all right.
I need more couples friends.
You like to play games? We'll invite you over for game night.
Oh my God.
Like board games.
Oh my God. Yes.
You guys
I'm going to warn you. I get a little competitive.
Oh, you got Monica syndrome. Okay.
We're used to that. We have a lot of friends who get like
oh my
that,
God, we'd love that.
Yeah, we do like these little party games like catchphrase and categories and stuff
that'd be
like that.
super fun.
All right, we should do it. We seriously should do it.
Do you guys go bowling ever?
Yes.
Yes. I have my own ball and shoes.
Oh, we suck, but we'd like to
No,
go
I'm
for
not
fun.
that great. I bowled in a league in like 4th and 5th grade.
Oh, I'm not that great bowling
and
either.
6th grade,
Yeah,
so.
sure. You get like 30.
No, I have a ball because my husband's parents, when we first met, we used to go bowling a lot on bowling dates. It was something I used to do to guys though, because I mean, I can bowl like sometimes 150s, 140s, and I would never tell a guy I'm a good bowler.
I can't even break 100.
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
I used to like to beat guys a lot going bowling, and I would like be like, oh, I guess it was like a thing. I'd like to try to beat, not tell a guy I was a good bowler, and then
nice.
Like,
all right, so we're doing the bowling double date then.
Let's do it. Yes, yeah.
Bowling double date.
She'll use a vitamin. Okay,
bowling triple date.
But she has to be like, oh, it'll be fun. If we don't like her, we can make fun of her.
Yes.
The setup.
Oh, she's already picked on.
Already, sorry, honey.
I'm so excited.
Team it.
Yes.
They're kidding.
All right,
and she better be tall because we're gonna be 5'9".
5'11".
Yep.
Oh, you're gonna bring a 5'11" girl.
Yeah.
I like
Oh
that.
wow, JP.
I
and I
like
are gonna be like
taller girls.
dwarfed by all
I
these
like the
tall girls.
I like them all though.
We're the Amazons.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm gonna be a midget around you guys, aren't I?
I'll wear my high shoes.
If you have questions for us, call us at 855-TRV in LA. That's 878-465.
Let's have Mary do it.
Speaking of questions, we do have a question. Eric from Facebook says or asks, why do women talk a big game at the beginning stage of the relationship with porn, strip clubs, and menages, supposedly menage a trois, then flip the game, turn on it? What is up with that?
I know that game.
All right, so what's up with that?
What's up with that, yo?
I think they do that because they want to seem cool. They don't want to they want to impress the guy, right? Maybe they really are into it.
It's a selling point.
But then if they actually really like the guy, then they don't want to maybe share him, or maybe they just want to seem like they're fun,
What?
Rachel?
I mean, huh? What do you think about all this?
No, that's shut up. I actually agree that's true. Like I think it's because I think we also get pressured because guys are so kinky and they want to do like all these crazy things with us girls.
Yes, we do.
See, and then so we do it, and a lot of times we end up not liking it, or we like the guy and we just don't want to share him.
And then you put the lockdown on him.
And plus, maybe you think that once the girl might think once he hangs out with her more, he won't want that anymore. Because what if the guy is like, I love strip clubs, and in the first date she's like, oh, I hate them, then he might drop her. But let's say I love them too, and you go on 10 dates, the girl might think after 10 dates he won't want the strip club anymore because he has me.
He's just gonna want me.
See,
and everything I say is gonna be perfect.
Yeah, that's what
brainwashing. It's brainwashing, I tell you.
I see the unhappy girls at the strip clubs all the time.
Destin, you know what that's called? Magic.
Yeah.
I hear her.
I
remember.
Boys, she's gonna get a sentence out.
Zip it.
Yes.
So by the way, not only is it International clitoris week, it's also May is the month of masturbation.
Thank you.
So celebrate.
Double.
So celebrate.
I'm celebrating tonight.
Everybody masturbate, and women love your clitoris or clitoris, however you want to pronounce it. Embrace it.
I'm gonna embrace it.
It's like
tonight.
a penis.
I'm embracing it.
Yeah, well, that's actually a common thing on the internet. People, guys complain they always feel guilty after they masturbate. Do women feel guilty after they masturbate?
I used to when I was younger, and I was like, oh God, what am I doing? This is wrong and weird, and I felt really awkward about it.
Those are Catholics.
And now I'm just like,
Catholics feel guilty.
Fuck it. So
did you feel when you were younger, Mary?
I don't think. I realize now they think I was masturbating when I was younger, but I didn't realize I was. So I just rubbed down there because I was very naive, so I didn't know what I was doing. So, but then once I realized what I was doing, I don't think I really felt guilty. No. But I didn't really masturbate a lot till I started stripping, and then I would come home drunk from the strip club, and then I would masturbate. Then I would usually call up whatever random guy I was friends with and dating, and be like, "Do you mind if I masturbate on the phone with you?"
No, you would call up a guy for a booty phone call sex thing?
Huh. I know it was better than actually having random sex, though, right?
Booty call.
It's a call. It's a call and a twiddle.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
A call and a twiddle.
Call and a twiddle.
And that's a JP-ism.
Call and a twiddle.
I never really masturbated a lot because I always was like, I don't know. I don't think I was a big masturbator.
JP, are you a big masturbator?
Yeah.
Have you looked at his muscles right here recently?
Giant triceps on one arm. One arm's like he walks on him.
That's why he wears contacts.
I'm ambidextrous, so it's all going everywhere. It's just moving around.
So when you get in a relationship, then do you continue to masturbate throughout the relationship?
Why not,
Mary?
I do not. What? But I mean, I would if I needed to, but I don't. You
don't have to. You don't have
to. I make my husband have sex with me. I'm definitely the hornier one.
I mean, kind of. It's ever a problem for any guy.
I don't know. I think I'm really horny and.
See? Yeah, that's the face. Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
I'm ready.
He's tired more than I am because he has to work like a normal. He gets up at 5 a.m. every day, and I get up at 9:30, 10. Mm-hmm. So he's
Destin.
a lot more, a lot more tired. That's very bad grammar for a Pinecrest graduate.
That's
but
right.
he's like really tired a lot, and I'm like really like
moving around. Yeah.
Actually, let's take a step back. Let's go back to what you just said because you're about graduating. You were Mensa tested.
Oh my! Did Bob Taylor start that one?
Yes, he did.
Bob started.
I heard you were Mensa tested.
Okay,
Bob.
that was okay. No, I was.
Bob's our old producer.
No. I was
work with
gifted.
Bob.
I
We all
was
know
gifted.
Bob.
131 is barely.
You were gifted.
130. It's 130 and higher is gifted. But to get into Pinecrest, the high school I went to, you had to be like 125 or higher, unless your parents donated 500,000 or more. And that was
damn.
So you can buy it or smart in.
Yes, but and I was on like financial aid and a ballet scholarship, so because it was like $22,000 a year or something.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't. My grandparents used like every dollar they had. I had financial aid, I had student loans, and I had a ballet scholarship. So yeah, I was not. I was not paying $22,000 a year, but I was not.
So are you Mensa?
No, I'm not Mensa, but I am.
You know Mensa in Spanish.
No. I
means,
mean,
right?
no, my SAT. No, I'm just. I know Mensa. My husband.
Mensa in Spanish,
means
yeah.
something stupid.
Means dummy.
Oh,
It's
In
exact
Spanish.
opposite.
It's exact opposite though in English.
I'm not
But you're
dummy.
not. You're not.
So you're gifted.
I know.
I'm gifted though. Yes, I'm.
So like, what do you?
Intelligent.
I don't mean.
I mean,
how do I ask
I'm
this
going to say
question?
I think I'm probably one of the most intelligent adult film stars.
Yes, you are.
There you go.
You ran,
And I definitely
you ran
think
for
I'm
governor.
like, yeah, but I mean, my SAT score was totally like, it was 11-10. I was normal. I'm not like a genius.
Right.
All right, you ran for governor.
I'm not like.
Let's touch on this real quick.
She did.
You ran for governor. Not you.
I keep looking at myself.
You did.
I can't stop.
Stop looking
Sorry.
at yourself.
I know, it
Don't
drives my
look at
husband
yourself.
crazy. I do
Look
things
up.
like that a lot.
Narcissist.
I know. It's really
She
bad.
likes the spotlight.
Yeah.
That's
Obviously.
That's the common goal.
We should have
or
given me a
common
seat
thing.
where I can't see myself.
You got cameras all
At
over
least
the
I'm
place.
admitting it, though.
No, totally. I do the same thing. I look
Okay.
up all the time.
Who did
I do
you
the same thing.
beat, or who beat you in the governor race?
Well, I came in 10th.
10th?
Out of 130 people.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
big. That's huge.
Top
So
10.
I beat Angeline,
Gary
which
Coleman.
is a good thing.
Oh,
yeah, good.
Yes.
Gary Coleman beat you?
But Gary Coleman came in 9th, which
Ah,
was a bad thing. But I did beat Gary Coleman on the game show. It's called Who Wants to Be Governor of California? And
Yeah.
it was like me, Gary Coleman, Nate Walton, which is Bill Walton's other son,
Yeah.
not Luke Walton, but this guy who wore all blue, an old guy,
Yeah.
the youngest candidate. It was, trivia questions, and I was like in last place, so I had to do this final buzzing round, and then people voted. So I did beat Gary Coleman. He was very unhappy. So I did win on that one. Yeah, Gary Coleman didn't like me. I don't know. He
Kicked her in like the
he's
shit.
angry.
Well, yeah, he came up to
was
my
angry.
boobs,
He's
so
an
I
angry
put my
little
boobs
man.
in his
Yeah.
face a lot. He didn't like that.
No.
He was always like talking about.
I would have
religion.
loved that.
Yeah, how can you not like that?
Poor Gary.
I know.
But now
Aw.
I'm sad for him.
Well,
He
yeah.
died.
I mean, you don't like a person, then they die, and then you feel sad for them.
Well, I was always feeling
didn't
sad
mean
for
to
him.
laugh.
I felt sad for him all the time.
He was kind of a sad sack.
Sad.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, on sad and depressing, dying little men,
Wait, we can talk about happy people.
this has been awkward. Our guest has been Mary
awkward
Carey.
moment.
Yes.
It's been really
After
awkward.
Porn Ends is the current doc that's out on Netflix right now.
And
I
go
know
see-
you're writing a book.
And I have 2 movies coming out next. Well, I think one's next month and one's in like
Yes,
August.
go see Saki
Give us a
Bomb.
name.
Saki
And then
Bomb.
I have they're on Cinemax. So I still do like Cinemax.
All right, Skinemax.
Because there's
What's
no
the name?
actual.
What's the
What's the name?
All Babe Network
All
Yeah.
Babe
and
Network.
Super Sex Experiment.
Ooh.
Nice.
I'm not sure which one comes out in June and which one comes out in like August.
Mary, thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you.
out.
Thank you
We
guys
love
for
you.
having me.
Bowling.
Appreciate it.
We're doing
Yes,
it.
okay, yes,
Within the next couple of
bowling.
weeks, bowling. It's happening.
Yes, I'm gonna be. We can do the girls versus boys, or you can bring your.
Yeah, I'll
friends.
bring
Yeah,
I'll
she's
bring
on
my
my
date.
team
I'll
because
bring my
I'm
date.
the loser.
All right, TMZ, watch out. This has been awkward. Thank you guys so much
Thank
for
you
watching.
so much, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yes, oh baby, that's the spot! Yes! Oh yes! I was the parrot from Aladdin!
I'm sorry, Gilbert. I can't do this.
Why? Is it because of my voice?
No, it's because you're like 4'8" and you always look like somebody just squirted lemon juice in your eyes.
I have a herniated cornea!
You are watching tRadioV. Radio and TV.